welcome to the Wildcat Wrap. I'm Ashley Dunkak, Sports Editor of your K-State Collegian. I'll be coming to you at the beginning of each week with a report of the previous week in sports. The football team's 59-7 shellacking of KU was a complete 180 from what we saw last week. Quarterback Carson Kaufman looked confident and had by far his best game of the season. He was almost perfect passing, and he had 2 rushing touchdowns as well. Just like last season, when the Wildcats were blown out by Texas Tech and then destroyed Texas A&M the following week, K-State was able to rebound in impressive fashion. Now 5-1 on the season, K-State continues on the road against Baylor on Saturday. After being swept by Iowa State on Wednesday, the volleyball team continued to struggle in Big 12 play on Saturday. It lost to Nebraska in 3 sets by scores of 25-19, 25-21, and 25-18. With the loss, K-State fell to 9-11 overall and 3-6 in the Big 12. Nebraska was ranked 3rd in the country coming into the match, has lost only once this season, and is undefeated going into Big 12 play. The Wildcats have lost 4 in a row, and the going does not get any easier as they go on the road against Baylor on Wednesday and number 11 Texas on Friday. But head coach Susie Fritz said the team played better Saturday than it did in its previous game, and hopes that will lead to continued improvement. On Friday night, K-State pulled out all the stops for Madness in Manhattan, the event that kicked off the 2010 basketball season. Both teams scrimmaged for the fans, and the men even tried out their football skills as the announcer played along. A crowd of about 7,000 came out to Bramlage to witness the start of 2010 basketball. The golf teams struggled at their respective tournaments early last week. The men finished 11th in the Firestone Invitational, and the women took 10th at the Dale McNamara Invitational. The men have a chance to bounce back Monday and Tuesday this week as they head to Louisiana for the David Toms Intercollegiate. The equestrian team hosted its first meet at its new facility at Timber Creek this weekend. The Wildcats rode neck and neck with the Baylor Bears, and the overall score had them tied 10-10 at the end of the meet. However, the raw score gave K-State the edge, 1,366.5 to 1,359. K-State next competes when it hosts South Carolina on October 29th. The cross-country team had mixed finishes at the Pre-Nationals Invitational. The women took 10th place and were led by senior Sydney Messick, who came in 18th. The men finished 33rd. The teams next compete at the Big 12 Championships in Stillwater, Oklahoma on October 30th. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wildcat Wrap.